It was the year 2020, March 2020 to be precise. The whole world came to a standstill. Yes, I am talking about the COVID year. The world went into a lockdown and suddenly life changed for everyone. Calls from morning to night for me and my husband, trying to keep work commitments business as usual, while struggling to keep life as usual as well. Running basic errands, stocking up basic amenities, taking precautions, keeping family safe, and amidst all this uncertainty, chaos, panic, trying to find a way to sail through this emotional turbulence while maintaining our very own sanity. And there stood my 7-year-old, who's now 10, unsure of what just happened, but trying his level best to keep pace with this change, a huge change in his life. Nobody, nobody prepared him or any other child of his age for this. At an age to live freely, play outside, be with his friends, learn important social skills, he was supposed to stay indoors, not meet his friends, not even breathe freely, but mask up. Wash his hands immediately after meeting anyone. At an age to live with freedom, children were living with fear. Fear of losing their loved ones, fear of catching the flu. Their world was restricted to screens and gadgets, online classes, online games with friends, sometimes even meeting parents online. This phase was so tough for us adults to handle. Can you even imagine what our kids must be going through? What coping mechanisms must they be developing? How is this phase going to impact the future of these children? It is scientifically proven that the experiences we have as a child form the basis of everything we do as adults. Our behaviors, choices, goals, mindset is all formed during these formative years. Emotional intelligence, the most talked about skill during the VUCA world. The foundation of this very skill is laid down during our childhood. After all, Bachpan is not just a phase in life. It's an emotion that stays with us forever. And for these children, pandemic years were forming an integral part of their growing up, their Bachpan. Quite honestly, this phase was not easy for a lot of adults to cope up with. Many are struggling even now. Then can you even imagine how it must be for our children? I deeply and honestly felt throughout this phase that COVID impacted all of us in some form or the other. But the most impacted were our children. They lost 2 precious years of their childhood. Schools, parents tried their level best to teach emotional well-being, mental health, resilience to their children. But with so much to deal with, so many priorities, it just became an add-on that just got spoken about. Post-pandemic, there were results and stories that suggested that the mindsets of children have been impacted. Increased aggression, lack of focus, unacceptable social behaviors, and so on. But tell me, is it really their fault? Is it really their fault to be born in an era of pandemics, climate crisis, digital overflow of information, overworked, stressed parents, extended working hours, and so on? Well, we can't change a lot of that. What we can change is we can empower our children to deal with this uncertainty, with these challenges. In a world where everything is about artificial, can we teach our children to be real? I'm Upasna Punj, a social and emotional learning coach for children aged 8 to 11 years. And I want to teach our children to live a bachpan, a childhood which is memorable, full of beautiful memories. I'm on a mission to teach children important social and emotional learning skills that will help them grow up into adults who are resilient, respectful, mindful, and who care. My professional and personal experience taught me that simply focusing on academic excellence will not help you achieve success and happiness in life. But success and happiness is an outcome of important social and emotional called life skills, the foundations of which are formed during childhood. I believe Setting boundaries for children is fine, but teaching them how to make positive life choices makes them powerful. I believe teaching children to set and achieve goals is fine, but teaching them consistency, persistence makes them unstoppable. If you resonate with this, join my free Facebook community wherein I share tips, guidance, tools, and frameworks to teach these powerful social and emotional learning skills. If you want your child to be successful and happy in life, start teaching them these important skills now. Thank you.